Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for Batgirl Annual Issue 2. Before I start talking about this issue, just want to give you guys a little update. Of course, I have Comic Uno episode 46, and that's the show where I review all the comics I read this week in one show. Very few exclusive comics. We have Furious Issue 4, and Disney Kingdom Seekers of the Weird Issue 4. So if you want to go check out all those reviews, go to Comic Uno episode 46, which will be annotated. And guys, we also have a special video going on for Comic Frontline for 750 subscribers. So if you want us to review something you guys recommend for a comic book, go check out that video. That way you could recommend a comic and maybe we'll review it. So that way you could follow all the rules. Go check out that video. And thank you guys for subscribing to Comic Frontline if you have. Let's talk about Batgirl Annual Issue 2. Yeah, Poison Ivy, Birds of Prey here. We're getting Gail Simone to finally write a Birds of Prey story for the New 52. I'm still on the first volume of Birds of Prey. I am reading in trade. It's just been taking me a while because I'm reading other trades, and you know, I'm not totally excited for Birds of Prey, but I've been wanting to read it because I need some Black Canary fill, you know. She should just get her own series. That'd be better. But yeah, so it's nice to see Black Canary in here, Poison Ivy. The other birds are not really in it. They're just like make a cameo here. But it's mostly about Poison Ivy and Barbara. And it doesn't feel like a Batgirl issue. I will get into that. I'm going to say no. It really is a Birds of Prey issue. But written by gals. And that makes me happy. But cool cover. Let's see what's going on with the story. We get to see that all the seasons of Gotham and how, you know, Pamela Poison Ivy is dealing with that. She becomes a different personality with all these seasons. And there's also a mission, really, what the story is about, is that they're going against this guy, Mr. Rain, figuring out who Mr. Rain is. They're kidnapping people that were expected to die. And that's pretty much what's going on. They just trade organs, people are being hung, and you see who survives and who doesn't survive this transaction of organs, and that's his job. But truthfully, that's kind of a background story. It's mostly about Pamela and how she's going through the motions and how she is more plant than human. She doesn't really care about humans, but then she shows her humanity a little in this issue. Is it because of Barbara? Is she friends with Barbara? That's kind of the question that's pulled up here. And then we also have a side story about Barbara's roommate who has hope to help Gotham and the neighbors of Gotham get food. And Barbara's, you know, Debbie Downer and says, you know, this is not going to help anybody. And then, you know, Barbara's like, you know what, we should have people that have hope. So you are going to get food for Gotham. And that's a good thing. Did I like this issue? Yeah, I liked it. It didn't blow my mind. You know, I'm a big Barbara Gordon fan. I'm a big Batgirl fan. I just felt like this was more of a Birds of Prey story than it was Batgirl. I don't think we needed a Batgirl annual. This really could have been a Birds of Prey annual that Gail Simone just guest starred writing for. It was really nice to see Gail, you know, write for these characters, but it was the inner monologue mostly of Barbara, so it's still only Barbara. Like, I want to see Gail write, you know, Black Canary more, you know, and that we didn't really get to see Black Canary. It's more about Pamela, and I don't really know if I care much about Poison Ivy enough to really have a whole annual about her. I still don't know if she really belongs on the Birds of Prey, but I haven't been reading totally Birds of Prey, so I can't really judge that. But yeah, I wanted to see a little bit more Black Canary. I wanted to see a little bit more of the other birds, and I think that would have been a cooler annual. But again, that could have been an annual for Birds of Prey, not Batgirl. But there are some really cool moments. I do like when Poison Ivy says, yeah, I do have friends. I have Harley Quinn. You know, she's my best friend, and I thought you could be my friend also. So there are some really cool emotional beats in this issue, but nothing that really totally blew my mind. So I'm going to give this a 3.5. I still think it's worth picking up if you're reading Birds of Prey. If you're not, this is not really an issue you have to read. For me, I read the first volume, so I pretty much got it. And I did like a lot of the interactions here, but if you're not a Birds of Prey fan, you could skip this one. So I'm going to give it 3.5. I was a little disappointed with this. I thought they could have done a lot more, especially with Batman Eternal, maybe had a tie-in with that instead. Hope you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno, and guys, don't forget to follow me on Twitter for Comic Uno and the Rant Situations, and don't forget to like my Facebook page, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.